Hi, today's story is called The Caterpillar and the Polliwog by Jack Kent. Now, this story also has a very big word, just like our other two. Can you remember those other two words? One from Chickens Aren't the Only Ones, and the other one was from Animals Born Alive and Well. Can you, this one is going to have an even bigger word in it, and you might already know it, so you'll have to think about it. It's called, again, the caterpillar and the polliwog. Another word for polliwog would be tadpole. Tadpole, yeah. So this is to John, and here we go. Let's turn it a little bit. Caterpillars aren't like other folks. As ducks and hippopotamuses and you and I get older, we get bigger, especially hippopotamuses. They get really big. But not caterpillars. They turn into butterflies. Turning into something else like that is not a thing just anybody can do. Down by the pond, there lived a caterpillar who was very proud of being different. She bragged about it to her friends. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the snail. Well, that's nice, said the snail, who really didn't care one way or the other. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the turtle. I don't blame you, said the turtle, who didn't much like wiggly things. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the polliwog. What fun, said the polliwog. What are you going to turn into? But the caterpillar hurried on her way, looking for someone else to tell her secret to. I wish I could turn into something else when I grow up, said the polliwog. You will, said the fish. All pollywogs do. Well, what am I going to turn into? Said the polliwog. But the fish saw a tasty bug and dashed after it. When I grow up, said the caterpillar, who had circled the pond and was going around for the second time. When I grow up, she told the polliwog again, I'm going to turn into something else. So am I, said the polliwog. You? The caterpillar was so surprised she almost fell into the pond. The fish said so, said the polliwog. Fish know things because they go to school. Do you get it? A bunch of fish is called a school of fish. The caterpillar was upset. I thought I was the only one that was special and turned into something new. So she was kind of sad. What are we going to turn into? The polliwog asked. What are we going to be? Well, I'm going to turn into a butterfly, said the caterpillar. Then I guess I'm going to turn into a butterfly too, said the polliwog. He was happy. What fun. Let's do it together. Let's turn into something new, like a butterfly together. All right, said the caterpillar. She agreed, although she would rather have done it alone. But I get to go first, the caterpillar said. The pollywog didn't mind. He wasn't at all sure how it was done anyway. I'll watch you, he said. So when the time came, the caterpillar started to spin a cocoon. This is the tricky part, she said. The pollywog watched as the caterpillar spun. Soon only her head was uncovered. Now I have to close the lid, she said, and when I come out, I will be a butterfly. Go ahead, said the pollywog excitedly. I want to see you do it. Well, it's going to take a while, the caterpillar warned. She started spinning again and was soon out of sight inside her cocoon. For a long time, nothing happened, but the pollywog was patient. Kept waiting and waiting. He watched and he watched and he watched. Do you notice anything happening to him? For days and days and days. At last, there was activity in the cocoon. The end of it had opened, and very slowly the caterpillar climbed out. Only she wasn't a caterpillar anymore. She was a butterfly. A beautiful yellow butterfly. The pollywog was so excited, he hopped up and down with delight. I was so busy down here. He hopped, what? Up and down? What? Yes, like a frog. I was so busy watching you, he said, I didn't notice what was happening to me. You're a very handsome frog, the butterfly said as she flew off to try her new wings. But the frog was kind of puzzled. I thought I was going to be a butterfly. Kind of looked at himself. A caterpillar wiggled by. And it said, when I grow up, he said proudly to the frog, I'm going to turn into something else. But the frog wasn't listening. Can you see what he's doing? He's looking down in the water. He was admiring his reflection in the water. He was admiring his reflection in the water. I am a very handsome frog. Look at him kicking back, looking at himself. Okay, so what is that big word? It's 13 letters long. It's bigger than oviparous, and it's bigger than viviparous. When animals change, and not many of them do, pollywogs or tadpoles, caterpillars, and I want you to go find some more. Maybe you want to write about it in your journal today. See if there's another one that does this. It changes, and that change is called metamorphosis. I want it to make a shiny metamorphosis. metamorphosis. 13 letters. 13 letters long. I think that's one of the longest words we've talked about this year. So, see if you can find another animal that goes through metamorphosis and write about it in your journal. And if you don't want to do that, you can use the word metamorphosis and talk about how a polliwog or tadpole or caterpillar changed. That could be something you write about today. All right, we'll see you soon. I'll actually see you at reading groups today. Bye-bye.